الشعب يوما أراد الحياة ولا بد أن يستجيب القدر ولا بد للليل أن ينجلي ولا بد للقيد أن ينكسر الشعب ينادي إسعاد النظام الشعب قيام إسعاد النظام الشعب ينادي إسعاد النظام.
Friends, humanitarians, fellow Yemeni Americans, we stand here today to proudly and strongly show our solidarity with the people of Yemen. They have taken to the streets demanding an end to a corrupt and oppressive regime. As we safely stand here in peace to freely express ourselves, our brothers and sisters in Yemen are being tortured, killed, and tormented for standing up and demanding nothing more than their basic human rights. They're not asking for palaces to be erected in their hometowns or social security benefits to increase or expansions of highways or wage increases. There are no social security benefits to increase, there are no highways to expand, and there are no jobs for wages to be increased. And the only palaces to be erected are those of President Ali Abdullah Saleh. The Yemeni people are taken to the streets to ask for nothing more than their basic rights as human beings. Yemen has been driven to a state of severe poverty, high illiteracy, and low standard of living. The people are crying out for their rights to education, job opportunities, and an end to the corruption that has plagued them for 33 years. President Ali Abdullah Saleh has described the winds of change in the region as an influenza epidemic, and all he needs to do is wait it out. Well, President, you are wrong. The storm that sparked in Tunisia, hurled through Egypt, and landed in the Arabian Peninsula is not an influenza epidemic, but is rather a people's immunity boost that will cleanse the region of the parasitic dictatorial regimes that you and your fellow tyrants use to pillage, torment, suppress your own people. This storm of change has awakened people's hearts and invigorated hope for a brighter future. We all stand here today because our hearts have felt this change, and we are fulfilling our obligation to move Yemen forward. Yemen will be free. Yemen will be free. We will no longer stand by and watch our brothers and sisters suffer all across Yemen. Our brothers and sisters in Aden have been calling for reform long before the storm hit. And each time I saw a clip or it came up on the news, I toned it out. I felt that it was a hopeless cause. Reform in Yemen, I was doubtful that it could be achieved. But now we feel it in our grasp. The awakening across Yemen united the people to voice out their demand as one. The calls for secession in the south are now replaced with unity, unity, we demand regime change. This unity among the people is what caused people from Ta'az to head down to Aden in support of the demonstrators who were being met with unparalleled and deadly excessive force, only to be stopped from entering Aden by military forces. President Saleh has not only deprived his people of their basic rights as human beings, he has stripped them of their pride and dignity. We are looked down upon by our neighboring Arabs in the region as uncivilized low-class Yemenis. What happened to the pride that Yemen once wielded for hundreds of years? What happened to the agricultural and trade dominance that Yemen held in the region? What happened to the innovation that resulted in the world's first skyscrapers that were built over 300 years in Hadramaut? What happened to the diplomacy and righteousness that spread Islam into Indonesia with nothing more than a sound and honest character? The likes of Ali Abdullah Saleh is what happened. His oppressive, greedy, and corrupt regime has set back the people of Yemen hundreds of years compared to the rest of the world. And we stand here today in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in the streets of Yemen to loudly and defiantly say, not anymore, not anymore, not anymore,
not anymore, not anymore, not anymore, not anymore, not anymore, not anymore. Well said.